It seems like lately, almost everybody I talk to, not everybody, but almost everybody I talk to, entrepreneurs, creators, people who work, 9 to 5, office jobs, even freelancing people, they all kind of have this same look in their eyes. And it's not tired, it's not even burnt out. It's more of a look you get whenever you're working hard, but you don't know if the direction still makes sense. Like you're moving, but you're not convinced that you're moving forward. I mean, even nowadays when people post that they got a new job, it's not like they really that happy about the new job. You could tell from the caption. Grateful to announce this new chapter. Translation. I hope this works because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And nobody wants to admit this out loud because on paper, everything still looks fine. It's like we did the right things, we learned the right skills, built the resume, stacked the experience, and now half of the room is secretly thinking, wait, did I spend all of these years getting good at something that's not even about to matter soon? Or worse, getting good at something that I don't even want to do anymore. I think a lot of people are feeling that too. It's like, man, I done went to college. I done did all the stuff they told me I was supposed to do. I don't even want to do this anymore. I feel like the game just sped up. Okay. And a lot of people are still living in a way where they're still trying to play the slow game in a fast world. There used to be this sort of predictable rhythm. You start here, you climb there, and if you stay long enough, you retire, you get a watch and a handshake. You good. Go get a motor home and travel the country with your family. Now I feel like the path is not even straight. I feel like we're just trying to climb a tree and they keep cutting limbs off as we keep going up. So we're trying not to fall, but we're trying to keep going up at the same time, and it's just frustrating. Every time you feel like you got a way to win, the world come through and be like, nah, you can't win that way no more. You got to do it this way. Then when you try to do it that way, the world like, nah, it don't work like that no more. You got to do it this way. It's like, man, you kind of start to feel like I can't win. I can't win for losing. And now I understand why so many people want to give up. I get it. Look, I'm not even judging people if they want to give up. Don't give up, obviously. You got to keep hope alive, keep pushing, but I understand, man. It's almost like the rug is constantly being pulled from under us. Every time we stand up, whoever they is, just keep pulling the rug from under us. And I think a lot of us are feeling that right now. You get the rug pulled from under you so many times, you don't even want to stand up again. It's like, man, you ain't gonna do nothing but make me fall again. I'm gonna just stay down here. I'm good. Just drag me with the rug. just drag me with the rug, bro. I'm about to be Aladdin on this carpet right here. Man, I feel like the stress nowadays don't even come from working hard. It's coming from realizing that stability was never actually guaranteed. We were sold the idea of stability. And now that illusion is just cracking. I think people tried to keep it together as long as they could, but it's like, man, nah, you got to call a spade at this point. When the last time you heard somebody bring up a 10-year plan? I can't tell you last time I heard somebody talk about a 10-year plan, let alone a 5-year plan. Man, most people out here just trying to make it till next month. It feels like direction is a luxury now. You know, capability is the real survival at this point. The people that's rising to the top right now, they not waiting on a map. They becoming who they got to become to walk through the fog, because titles expire. Industries shift, algorithms change, companies pivot, all the stuff we're going through right now. But real skills like communication, problem solving, sales, I mean, just being able to adapt to anything is a skill too. All of those skills will travel with you no matter what the world does. I always felt like job security was just a story. I read this book when I was in college. I was 19. I don't know what book it was, man. Was it Rich Dad Poor Dad? I don't know. It was one of those financial books. And I remember the guy saying people always talk about job security, job security. It's like nobody's job is secure. You can have one job and they could just decide to fire you the next day or lay you off. Nobody's job is really secure. Job security was always a story. Skill security is the only thing that's real now. Because the only way you're really secure is if you are secure in yourself and you know that you have the ability to make money on your own. Like you have to become the security for yourself nowadays. That's just the world we're living in. So if you've been sitting there lately feeling off about what you should do every day, you're probably not behind. You're just starting to realize the map don't exist anymore. You don't know where to look for direction because it seemed like nobody got the answers anymore. I want to leave you with something that I feel like helped me out. I started thinking about life like this. For so long, I think I was looking for the perfect path. And then one day I was like, man, Steve, instead of looking for the perfect path, just become somebody who can handle any path that comes up next. And that's when I started investing in a lot of skills, like taking courses, reading a ton of books, watching a ton of YouTube videos, just studying, just staying on top of my skills, soft skills, hard skills. That's how you become somebody who can handle whatever path shows up next. And that's how you build the security in yourself instead of looking for it externally in a company or I mean, even in a person. I feel like a lot of people are dating nowadays just to find a roommate. Low key, they looking for security in the financial area of their life. But if you stack enough skills, you can build that security within you. And I think it gives you a lot more peace than looking for it externally. The goal is not to predict the future anymore. The world is not rewarding certainty like it used to. It's now rewarding the people who can walk through the chaos, walk through the fog, and still be useful. Adaptability, like I was saying earlier in the podcast, is being able to adapt to all of environments and still make something happen. That's the people that's really rising to the top right now. So again, you're not crazy. You're not alone. I think everybody is kind of feeling this little shift right now, well, big shift, really, this big shift right now. And you're definitely not the only one rethinking everything. Anyway, that was just a little something that was on my mind today. Hopefully, that gave you some clarity. I felt like I needed to do this podcast for some reason, man. Everybody, I just see the same look in their eyes. But as always, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And thank you for hearing me out. Peace.